Hi. So it's New Year's Eve and I'm home alone. Go ahead and make fun of me, assholes. I don't care. You think you got friends. Whatever. There's several reasons why I'm home alone. Well, I'm babysitting. Not like I should tell the nefarious my business, but it don't matter. Right now I'm presently working on some necklaces. Remember, like, these are taking forever, and I have, like, tennis elbow because of it. But you remember how, like, in the 80s they had, like, where you could take 3 beaded colors and, like, twist them together and then put them on a clasp? I don't know if anybody's brought those back yet. But I'm bringing them back. Although every design idea I come up with is stolen by people that have money. Anyways, yeah, so I'm working on that, but it takes forever. So I don't do beaded work because it takes for freaking ever. And hopefully I'll have one. I put on a nice sweater. I made these earrings, I like them. This is like a antique vintage bead. You know, I lost a lot of materials due to the junk that's happened the last 2 jobs. But, you know, this is an example of how, like, the stuff that I lost, and I've been hacked from getting my insurance claim. But yeah, it's an example of how I would make a lot of money from a few antique vintage materials. So that's another reason why I'm home alone and I'm not going out, is because, well, I don't feel safe. And I don't know, I think that most people in the world are jerks these days. Small percentage of people I feel like are not, that actually have compassion and are like really good people that stand for something. So yeah, don't feel safe. So that's another reason why I don't go anywhere and I'm home alone. Another reason is because there's really like only one person that I kind of want to hang out with. For one thing, I have been literally wired to love him. Another reason is because I think he's pretty great, and I met him and fell for him. And when I saw him again, it was only confirmed because I didn't really remember a lot from the night we hung out. And it's stuff that's supposed to be part of a greater plan, whatever. And that's why, like, you know, I don't know, I guess ever since I saw him again, I haven't really been able to fall for anyone else. Because, I don't know, I understand it a little bit. This is like a really tough, I'm just going to say, when you're in the programs and go through the programs, it's like sort of like a walk of faith. You just have to trust that. Well, I've outlived it, and I don't know if that pisses them off. Plus, figured out, you know, what it all means and have spoken out about it, so that I'm sure that pisses them off too. I am faithful still to the cause. It's gone awry in my situation. But you have to, like, believe that, you know, you're passing these tests will like equate to something, or that maybe you've got a ticket to the Ark, or there's a bunker with your name on it or something. Other stuff that I'm not supposed to be talking about. But here's the thing, this is the point I want to make. This is like a huge power struggle, like with a parent, except for we're like grown adults. Like, middle-aged adults having like a power struggle with a parent as if we're like freaking teenagers. That's what's ridiculous about it. And you know, speaking of my TF, I mean, you know, no matter what he's done to me in the past, I mean, that's what we do. That I get. Part of the program. That I get. But I'm a winner, obviously. few people understand, but the few that do are pretty blown away at my existence and my age and this and that and whatever. But yeah, so that's why I guess, like, knowing what I actually know, what people don't want to admit that I maybe know. I cut my finger, and it sucks because, like, you know, I need to be, like, playing my guitar, and it's kind of getting in the way of my chords. But I was, you know, I'm gonna work on, I might put some makeup on so I can make a video while I'm home alone, especially if I get my, like, cool necklaces made. Maybe I'll put a little makeup on and make a video, you know, since I have no friends and no love interests and don't really want any. It's like my heart's tied up. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I know what's up with it on my end, but I don't know what's up with it. And, you know, so this is the point I want to make, is that these freaking nefarious parental, like, powers to be the man that we're having our power struggles with, you know, you think if they would want us to shut up about stuff, that they would make our fucking situations right. Sorry, pardon my French. It's not allowable in the programs. You think they'd make our situations right, and then maybe we would shut up about it. But then that's where the power struggle comes in, and it's like, more like, it doesn't matter. I think they want you gone because, you know, and they're afraid you're going to talk about it anyways, no matter what. Even if, you know, you get to a level where you're seen and known and everything else. In the beginning, before my medical care was cut off and before I was almost killed, like, I was all about calling it Lyme and mold, you know? And it's so stupid that the doctors won't treat us and that they just totally made up crazy lies that didn't fit with people. And, you know, it was scientifically proven otherwise. You'd think at that point they would, like, start to treat people so that we wouldn't dig deeper and wouldn't have to acknowledge all the connections and this and that. And my birthplace makes it pretty obvious. But, so yeah, you know, had they, like, actually, like, not messed with my medical care, then I probably would have stuck to the Lyme and mold narrative, even though Lyme narrative isn't acceptable either. So yeah, but then, like, I feel like the power struggle on their end is like, you know, well, if you shut up, then, you know, maybe something can happen in your life. And we're like, well, if something could happen in our life, maybe we'd shut up. And they're like, if you shut up, maybe something could happen in your life. And then we're like, well, if something could happen in our life and we could quit being messed with and haunted, and having our opportunities thwarted, then maybe we'd shut up. And they're like, maybe if you can shut up. Anyways, that's the power struggle. But I don't know, I got like 3 cans of, well, I'm just gonna get one, but I got 3 cans of, like, Red Bull, green apple fig flavor. It was like my little, like, statement of faith and, you know, hopes that my fairy godmother would show up and my Prince Charming, and with a bottle of Jameson, or to take me out for some Jameson and I could bring my preferred Red Bull with me. Of course, I'm in charge of a human life, so he'd have to bring the Jameson. Even then, that situation's complicated, but, so yeah, I got my, like, little, you know, Stew the Mouse is here. my Red Bull's kind of like my pumpkin. I don't know, dude. So it's depressing. I'm depressed that I'm getting fat, or fucking doctors and the whole assholeness of this situation, the cover-up of liability, and the fact that I lost my metformin makes me want to cry every day. That's why I need something to, like, happen and manifest, and something to be secure so I can reestablish care and get that back. And then maybe if shit could be made right in my life, I'd shut up. Right? I want my lover, the one that I'm supposed to be with, the one I'm meant to be with, the one I'm wired, literally wired to love. And now I can't really entertain any other offers. I don't want to. All right, anyways. Cinderella here signing out. I might be back with my cool remake of the 80s bead twist necklace on a clasp, which I'm going to modify to update the look. And maybe a little makeup on. Maybe I'll see you later. If in fact you even get to view this video, as everything in my life is fucking thwarted. And this girl does not deserve it. She's a good girl. She's fought hard, she's worked hard, and she don't deserve any of the shit that's come against her. Okay? Make this shit right, powers to be. God.